Welcome back, guys, to probably the last episode of Season 4 of the Factorio Let's Play. So, let's turn research on right here and research, I don't know, shielded singularity equipment does sound quite nice. Provides power. Oh yeah, that was like the thing. Bring more power from Power Mark 3 mod. Okay. Yeah, now everything should be up and running. Theoretically running at 1000 signs a minute. Yeah, obviously we'll have to wait here for a little bit until like buffers are a little cleared and everything. So that was what I built the last episode. Or finished building rather, and that is like, or actually last 2 episodes I put in like all the blueprint stuff. I mean, I'm still missing quite a few modules and stuff like that, but overall it is definitely working, and missing like a radar down there, I see, but yeah. I also built in all the train system around there, so we have a total of 4 train stations, all named the same. Yeah, the thing behind that is, if like a train station is down here, bots from up there would have to fly like pretty far down there, and also across this region right here with not so many roboports. So that's why like one on every side basically, so the bots have a shorter traveling distance in the end. But now the problem obviously would be like the trains come in and they take like the first train station because like the closest, so they would all only go into this one still, even if it's empty. So I did some like circuit network magic right here. So I wired all these chests together, so we have like the value of steel in every train station. And I'm only enabling the train station once it has more than 24,000 steel plates. So now it will actually empty out, or actually not, because this one is pretty full. Yeah, so per default most of the trains will come in down here, but once that is like emptied out, they will go like up there, and then so on and so forth. Yeah, all these inlets basically, so we have like the stacker right here, and they go into like Station 1, Station 2, Station 3, Station 4. This is all just one block basically, so we can't have like too many trains waiting somewhere, like 2 trains going into like one thing. Like for example, like 2 trains come in one after the other, then the first one goes in here. Well, it would be a little too short, but let's say like one train goes into here and then another one follows that one directly, and then they both end up at the same station. The second one doesn't get enough stuff anymore, so that is also not really possible thanks to that little design thing. Yeah, as the output of the trains, essentially they just all go like together again into like one thing, and then come out in the end as one and go back on like the train system essentially. Yeah, this is all obviously built for 4,000 or so signs a minute, which is what we're going to do in in season 6, and in season 5 we're going to do an island playthrough without aliens and trying to be as fast as we can. Yeah, so we can already see some of the buffers clearing out here. That is good, obviously, because then we can actually see and try and measure if we're actually at 1000 signs a minute, because it would be kind of bad if we wouldn't be at that. Like, these are actually all running right now. This is actually a little problematic almost. I mean, I think we can actually make this a little longer as well. We should be able to do not that, but we are able to do like that if we had more laps. But we can also do that, I suppose. So yeah, that's also kind of cool. Actually, these up here are not running for some reason. Missing green science, okay. Why are you missing green science? That's kind of weird. Not enough belt, oh jeez. Yeah, that could be helpful here also if we had like some faster output as well. Oh yeah, that looks already... Oh boy, that's fast. Dang. Yeah, that's definitely quite fast. That should definitely be enough. Yep, that looks kind of good. Great. So then we also should have enough green signs now. Yeah, that's kind of like the little things you have to figure out as you go, basically. Now looking at like the last minute graph, for example, this is definitely booting up now to about 1,000 signs a minute. Actually, that's good. Definitely. Let's actually also turn on all the others. But yeah, obviously it doesn't really show enough on most of them because, well, they are backed up, so they are not producing, which kind of makes sense. But military science is actually also going, and it's not backed up, and it's also not running at the speed it should go on. Yeah, you are missing walls. Okay, we seem to have a little problem with the walls. It's again only a single assembler, which is part of the problem, definitely. Yeah, we are not going to get enough stone into there. It's a little difficult. Maybe we can do a thing. Yeah, we could unite these a little earlier. Maybe we can then get like some additional stone in here, basically. Like that, you know? Because that definitely needs a lot of stone. And then we could do like 3 more of those inserter doodads here. Yeah, dang, that's we need like 10 stone bricks a second in there. Yeah, that's well, that's definitely a little bit of a problem, but it probably doesn't need to like run at 100% speed all the time. Yeah, no, it looks like most of them are actually working. Like this one is missing a couple of grenades as well. You're just missing like an inserter. Okay, cool. That's also a quick and easy fix. But you are probably also missing an inserter. Yep, you do. Yeah. Yeah, well, that was definitely kind of unnecessary that we built like more labs, but hey. I don't know. Let's look at the speed of military science now. And that looks like it is getting more and more. It's like the orange thing. Still not quite 1,000 signs a minute though. We're still missing a few walls here and there. Yeah, speed modules are not really helpful in that situation, I suppose, but kind of difficult to like put more inserters around that machine now, I guess. How could we potentially solve that? I don't really know. I mean, we could go like into the spaghetti realm now and just rip this thing out theoretically and move that a little bit somewhere else. But yeah, this should be fine actually. Now, maybe let's look again. Yeah, we are a little higher already now. Yeah, like 840 or so, yeah. I mean, it's only military science, right? That doesn't really matter that much. So the next research will be one without military science, and then we should actually probably reach actually the speed that we're after. Yeah, you don't need military science anyways, right? Like that's just there for because it's visually pleasing, you know, for like the added challenge a little bit. 8 gigawatts of power draw right now. Oh yeah, because these are charging, sure. But yeah, the new steel plant and everything definitely takes quite a bit of electricity, so once we're back at the map, we definitely have to upgrade our power production a little bit. Yeah. I mean, we are almost done with that, and that's like 10,000 science of each, essentially, after 10 minutes, so about 10,000 science a minute, you know? 1,000 science a minute, I mean, yeah. Probably, I guess so. Let's see, after all like the other science stuff, military up here, yeah, sure. Yeah, well, blue science is looking like pretty sweet still. Yeah, I mean, it's all kind of backed up still. Okay, that's now done. Let's do worker robot speed. That's one that should take... Actually, let's take some that is actually able to get completed in time for this episode. So, mining productivity 12 should be good. And it doesn't need military and needs all the rest, so that's all getting used up quite a bit, hopefully now. Oh yeah, these are actually all turned on right now. Yeah, and these are actually going at quite a good rate with productivity even and stuff like that. So yeah, with the productivity modules in here, we should have 1,000 sites a minute for sure. But yeah, that's not how you count that, obviously, so yeah. Let's see, this all up here is still looking kind of fine. Yeah, like this right here might actually also end up being a bit of an issue, actually. Also, just the amount of gears and iron we need could potentially be a little problematic as well. Maybe let's do like our little trickery thing here as well. So we now have technically like 2 inserters here instead of just 1. Which definitely helps, that's good. Not sure if we actually need it, but we might. We can also put like speed modules in here as well. Oh yeah, that's definitely firing through there. Yeah, I mean that's just backed up, so that doesn't really produce a ton, so that's also kind of good. Yeah, all the sciences are still backed up here completely, like, but I guess that's good, you know. Yeah, we might actually not have enough labs, but I don't think that like the amount of labs that we have is like really an issue, you know, because I mean we have like 72 labs with like productivity and speed modules and stuff like that. Like this should really not be that big of a problem. But like again, who knows, right? Yeah, no, production science pack is failing us here a little bit. Falling a little bit short at only like about 400 science a minute, which is definitely not 1,000. Rails are the issue, sure. And sticks are the issue, iron sticks. Yeah, these are also like super fast. We get like 4 a second, that's kind of a lot. We can actually move this out a little bit further. We can put in a second one of these guys. Yeah, because these just not empty out fast enough, and that's kind of the problem right there. Yeah, now this is actually backed up, that's good. So these could theoretically be fed off of that. They're just not inserting quite fast enough, but yeah, that's just how it always is, right? Oh yeah, some direct insertion here would be cool, like going from like the stick one to like the rail one directly, but yeah, that ain't gonna happen. Yeah, that's really not that quickly. Yeah. I mean, theoretically, we could also use just a half bed up there and then like spread the load a little, you know? That might actually also help a little bit. Yeah, like the steel one is like not really located at like the correct height for all of that. But we could do like that, and then we can also do that. And now these can spread their all inputs a little bit more. Yeah, that could work a little bit quicker, I think. Let's do the same thing down here as well. I mean, we don't need to steal anywhere else anyway, so it just doesn't really matter, so that's kind of good. Yeah, so now it's just that these things cannot take stuff in quite fast enough. Yeah, it's also not really completely emptied out the steel yet there, but yeah, I mean at this point we can only do like little tweaks like this here and there. But now it looks like this is all working at least a little bit better. I mean, yeah, just like 30 rails is kind of like the challenge in itself there. Yeah, we're now like at 500-600 there. It's not really where I want to go with this. Yeah, we're going like a little further up there, like to about like 650 or so. Blue sides is now also not really enough. Yeah, the first ones aren't getting any engines here. Oh yeah, right, because the engines come from the other side. From up here. We are not getting enough engines, that's then the issue, I guess. And they don't have enough pipe. I mean, we have 2 pipe makers over here. And they seem to be working all the time, so... Oops. A couple speed modules to the rescue. They still seem to be able to keep up, which is great. Yeah, they actually they do that pretty well, definitely. Yeah, so now we should be definitely fast enough. At like a plus 400% crafting speed now, this shouldn't be an issue anymore. So yeah, that should be quite helpful now. Yeah, they are definitely slowly advancing through there. Yeah, all of the engine machines are definitely working now. And now all the blue signs ones also, almost all of them have like their engines. That's going to take a little moment to propagate completely, but yeah, blue signs is now leading the pack. You're at 700 a minute, so that's kind of good. Yeah, again, production science is sort of an issue there with all the rail stuff. We're already at 20 minutes, so we are not really going to fix a whole lot anymore today. Yeah, I guess the design flaw in this all is just it's like way too compact, but that's also sort of what I was going for. Also, the problem is going to be all the pollution now, very soon. Oh yeah. Yeah, power is like now like 5.5 gigawatts in total, which is not too shabby. How's everything looking like up here? Yeah, it's not fully utilized right now, but it's like definitely working a little bit. Yeah. Let's see, like blue science is now doing good enough again now. We're running pretty solid at like 950 cents a minute, so I think that kind of counts already as 1000 a minute, you know. And we could theoretically fit like, oh boy, no. I mean, yeah, no, I guess we can actually move this out still a little bit further. Like over there, and then we can go up there with the output. So, you go out like that, and you go out like that, and we can fit like another do that in here. That can take in a little bit more stuff from here and there, and then it can just like output. Oops. Like to both the sides there. Yeah, I think that actually works quite nicely. Down here that won't work though. Or will it? Actually, we can make this work probably. Yeah, we would need to go to about there. Move this one up. Yeah, I don't think this can actually reach all across there, so that would be now kind of the issue right here. Yeah, I know this is ridiculous with like long-handed inserters. Oops. Uh-oh. Like that. Yeah. Yeah, but we don't need a lot more of production, you know, so... Oof, that's also the next issue right there. But I guess we could output right like that. I guess we can move that a little like that. And then we can do the old loop around, I guess. And now 2 stack inserters complementing 2 long-headed inserters. That like definitely can't go wrong. Yeah, cool. Now we should get a few more rails through here in total, which should theoretically help a little bit with the production science, which is now doing better, hopefully. I mean, yeah, 620. Yeah, that's actually a little bit off of 1000 signs a minute. Yeah, that's really not that optimized as of a setup, that's for sure. Yeah, like they're just waiting way too long on like resources, that's for sure. We're now just not getting enough steel in here. I mean, actually, this is like 2 full blue belts of steel, right? But like, it's getting eaten a lot here. Yeah, like that's like 1 belt completely for like both these things together, like just moving through here like that. Yeah, I don't know, like this also just takes like tons of rails. Like that's just kind of insane. Yeah, so there's no way for us now to do anything about that. Yeah, I mean, it's not quite 1000 cents a minute, obviously, now. And I wanted to get to 1000 cents a minute this season. But yeah, I still think that this is like almost a steal issue. Wow. Can we do like output priority here? Like right there and there as well. Yeah, now that might help a little bit again. Yeah, like little tweaks like that, you know? Yeah, we're just missing like the inserter capacity because like we need like so many stuff and like so fast, you know? Yeah, like that's definitely like just comical here at this point with that thing. But this thing is actually working quite okay-ish, but it's still like not really able to get all of them going here as well. I mean, actually almost. Yeah, except for maybe like the last one, but all the rest should actually be working quite nicely. But yeah, here we're definitely like missing quite a bit there as well as actually. So, oh well. Yeah, I'm still going to enter season here. Obviously, I think this is still. Yeah, no, actually at 700 something. Yeah, it's good enough. Let's just call it good enough. We're definitely able to make some research here and that at a decent speed. And that is all that I care about for now. And that should be a good groundwork now for season 6 then. But tomorrow we're going to start off with the new season 5 as well. First, actually. Yeah, that's going to be pretty special. Just tomorrow, as always, basically. So until then, guys, have a great time. See you all then. Bye bye.